Stay and talk to us.
Well,
5:01 p.m.
The internet is the internet, y'all. I'm sorry. The internet acting up on me.
Internet acting funny right now, but hey, we gonna get it going.
Hey, we gonna
Once we do, we gonna go live, man. We gonna get to it.
Boom, we live.
5:01 p.m.
We live.
We are a minute late, but we gonna get to it, y'all.
Let's get to it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. We right back. We are
back. And we are live.
Yes. Hey. All right, now. Hey.
What would you do to get paid? What would you do to... Work it out. We gonna work it out. Guess what? We gonna work it out. We
back, y'all. We on. Hey, Skeets, what you doing?
We whipping now. Like, what you mean?
Know what it is.
Hello.
What's up with it? This 3Peaz in the podcast, episode number 7, and we gonna go with the title of Fact or Fiction. Mr. Mills, wave at the people. Tell them about yourself, man.
Yo, what is going on? What's going on, good people? I am 1/3 of the 3Peaz in the podcast, Mr. Mills. You can follow me on Instagram at Rob_Mills89. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I'm a new Twitterling. Like I've been saying before, I want to make sure y'all know. Rob Lowe, that's Rob Lowe, 1927 on Twitter. So yeah, man, we are here doing the 7th episode of the podcast. I'm really excited about this episode, and we're going to get to it.
All right, now, Miss Mystique, say hello to the new fans.
To the new fans, to the old fans, to all fans. Hi. How are you?
What you got going on in your life?
Oh my goodness, too much. But ideally, you know, how we do. Yeah, a lot of thoughts. That's why I want a lot of confusion between fact and fiction. That's why I want to talk to my people about it.
Right.
You know? That's why I'm bringing it forth. You understand? Because it's time to learn.
I'm glad that you picked that topic, because it is a lot of people living in this fictitious world of the Matrix and don't realize or understand the difference between facts being spoken to them. So I'm going to pass it off to the floor, and let's get this conversation started.
Let's get this conversation.
Well, I'm a one person who, I got to deal in facts. I can't deal in fiction. You got to give me the facts. Give me the truth. I seek truth. I seek light. I seek understanding. So if it's fiction, or if it's you got a lot of people out there that are like conspiracy theorists and, oh, well, you should believe this and you should believe this. And there's so much propaganda on the internet, on the TV. I need truth. I need light. Give me the truth, and I can use that to better myself, to grow. I don't want fiction.
The facts that they're living off of are not facts.
Right.
And they don't even know. And it's like, if you try to tell them, they'll get really upset.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I thought we were, if I'm talking to you, you're a like-minded person. I'm trying to, so, and then I have to not talk to people. It bothers me.
Right.
So that's why I say I'm dealing with it, because I want to talk to people. I want to talk. But it's like, once you get around a certain person, you be like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, fact versus fiction. I got a couple questions we can start with. Is it fact or fiction that hurt people?
That's fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
That's a fact. Okay. How about if you do good? Are you a good person?
Yeah. Yes, I believe that. If you do good.
So it doesn't matter if you got a criminal record of murdering people. If you're still doing good.
My mother always told me, that it's good in everybody, whether you're a murderer, a criminal. But it's up to you to tap into that good. People can change and be different. So are you willing to change and adapt and be a different person in order to find a better version of yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Can you accept the truth?
Yeah,
facts,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, can you deal with the facts now? I'm gonna get into some definitions, but right now I'm gonna let you go ahead with a little bit of give me one little sports teaser for right now.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna go concussion protocol. What am I talking about? You will find out in the rundown with Mr. Mills. Denzel Ward, concussion protocol. We're also gonna go into Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter. The boys turned up Colorado State, their first game of the season. Shador Sanders is Deion Sanders' son. I'm going to give y'all the details of their first game, expectations, and the fact that Deion Sanders is out in front like he did when he played that flamboyant versus ninth-ranked TCU. So I'm going to give y'all more details in sports.
Oh, yes. Okay. So like I was saying, thank you. My boy.
You already know.
You
already know. I got you.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to start with fact. We're going to define the word fact. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oxford defines the word fact as a thing that is known or proved to be true. So to me, that means it's something that has evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You got receipts to show it's a fact.
Right.
So how about somebody, if you lived in the streets all your life, do you automatically have street cred? Is it a fact that you have street cred, or is it fiction? It's fiction, am I right?
It's fiction?
To me, it's fiction.
Explain.
Because street credit comes from being in the streets, actually doing dirt, mud, and grime. You know what I'm saying? Some of you know what I'm saying. and for people tell me, I'm this, I'm that, and that. And if you don't have such a record, I don't think you have street credit.
Right. But
everybody's grew up in the hood, had to face bullies, crackheads, and things like that. Those things don't make you have street cred to me. It's I don't know. I'm a very fickle creature this week. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to understand you all. Trying to understand myself. Trying to walk in this world with my head up. Because it's a lot of demons out here, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't letting us slay them properly yet. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean,
got to keep on pushing. Got to keep on pushing.
Smoke. No, you too quiet. You are not getting away with Moitas.
No.
Right.
I was actually trying to do some stuff behind the scenes, so I was catching up on putting our logo up on the screen and everything, and making sure we was playing on YouTube, making sure we had no technical difficulties like we had last week. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay on top of my job. But let's see. I told you how I feel about the fact of fiction. I feel like the Matrix has absorbed or consumed the majority of the population to where I would rather live in this world that I've created than to live with the people that created me.
Say that one more time.
What?
I would rather live in the world that I created than to live around the people that created me.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
I can get on Instagram, I can get on Facebook, I can get on Twitter, I can get on TikTok, and I can create a whole different persona. I could be who I want to be, and nobody can question it. And a lot of people live in that state of mind to where they family in real life tells them that they're doing something that's not like right or something. They'll combat it with, I'm good, I'm doing me, because they get the approval from the people on the other side of the social media app. So, remember the trend when people was pouring ice bucket challenge?
Yeah, ice bucket challenge.
No, not the ice bucket. I meant to say the ISO. I was trying to say the big word for alcohol. Isopropyl. Yeah. Remember they was pouring that alcohol on their body and setting themselves on fire to see who can get in the shower fast enough to get it off?
Oh my gosh.
See, y'all missed that whole
I saw it.
Man. The funniest was when the dude did it in front of his mom. and she thought he was joking for real. And his dreads was on fire, his skin. Like he tried to hurry up and jump in the shower, and the water wouldn't come on, and he's standing there on the screen, really just watching the skin melt.
What?
Yeah, all for likes, all because that's what people was doing to go viral. They was pouring alcohol straight out the bottle, not water, not faking. They was pouring alcohol over them.
Whoosh and whoosh.
Right.
And
So
then
what
the flames.
What's that song about?
Please don't
Migos,
do that.
anything for clout.
Anything for clout.
Like, come
don't
on,
do
man.
That. Don't set yourself on fire. Okay?
Don't set yourself on fire.
That's not
So
cool.
that's what I'm saying, as if the publicity that they get from the reality, the personality that they project on screen, they start to become that person, which becomes their reality, and then they lose their self in becoming that character that they're playing on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So to put a different twist on it, if you're on TikTok, they have a new trend where people are acting like robots or AIs, and they're sitting there mimicking like they're robots, and people are paying them to stand in one place. And
the mannequin challenge for
no, it's
more than that.
It's you give me a prompt. Say you type in act like a monkey, and then you give me a couple dollars.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to act like a monkey. So say you give me some corn, I'm going to do something or make a little slogan or saying that has something to do with corn. But people are making up to, the one girl they said make up to 20,000 a day. Just doing
20,000
on TikTok.
What they got her doing though?
They're just acting like AIs. They're acting like robots on a screen, and they don't move or do anything till you give them a prompt. When they're not going to move on the screen until you give them money or instructions through giving them money. So the Matrix has really took over these people's lives is what I'm getting to, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Bruce Willis, the surrogates, where people chose to live in those bodies, you know what I mean? They'd rather be robots than be them real selves, their real selves.
Imagine a new world of Sims, but they're not AIs. They're actually real people, but they're moving and acting like the game Sims.
Mm-hmm.
That's the new trend.
Right.
Okay.
That's the movie.
Sims was before its time, man. Like that was too much like real life. Like, man, I know it's a video game and it's fictional, like we talking about fact or fiction. But it was still like,
because life imitates art, and
the
latter, goes the same way. Art imitates life, life imitates art. It goes both ways.
It definitely goes both ways. I definitely agree with that.
So, do you think it's hard to tell facts from fiction?
Yes.
Smoke?
Do I think it's hard to tell fact from fiction? As in, I need a scenario. Like,
Ooh.
I'm keen on the bullshit. Yeah, I mean, you can see that a mile away. I mean, but that might be their truth. Right. That might be their reality. But to me, I'm looking at it as fiction because I don't know nobody who would live in that world. Ooh. But to them, they might function in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of functioners.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got to say about it? For me,
it was like, because I'm thinking about the whole crabs in the bucket mentality. Is that fact or fiction? And it's like, once you try to prove it, it's kind of looking like facts. But the only way you can say it's facts is just by saying it. Hearsay,
right?
By saying it.
I mean, there's proof in the crabs in the barrel scenario. It actually is like a social experiment. If you put a species in any confined area with one out, they're gonna try to get out. So if you lock us in this fire building and there's only one door, and we all looking at this door,
right?
And we all looking at each other, and we all looking at the door, it's gonna be some people who stomped. It's gonna be some people who's trampled over. It's gonna be some people who's left behind because we're all trying to get out this door at the same time. All the crabs is doing is trying to get out the opening, but the opening is up, so they walking on each other's back to get to the only outlet.
Right.
They're just trying to get free.
Necessarily move this nigga. It's more like I gotta get up.
I'm getting free. Okay. It ain't about I'm doing something to you. It's called self-preservation. My born innate mind says, save self.
Yeah.
You got to be born with a different skill to run into a burning building to save somebody.
Yeah.
Most people's going to get out the house first. They're not going to grab the next person to make sure they're
or think
healthy.
about no pet or nothing like that.
Yeah, they out. Hey, bro, I'm out.
Get that dog. I'm gone. Yeah.
So, but Mr. Smith, I call you Mr. Smith.
Hey, Mr. Smith. Because he looks so professional.
He got that.
You're the Matrix, Mr. Smith. Mr. Anderson.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like that.
Hey, look, I'm tripping. But tell me about today's season opener. Ain't today? Well, who's playing today?
The Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs open the season. 8:20 is the kickoff, I believe. We're going to see if my boy Patrick Mahomes can win another Super Bowl ring. He is, in my mind, he is the new age debate between LeBron and Jordan, and it's just football. The GOAT is Tom Brady, but the LeBron of the whole thing is Patrick Mahomes. So we're going to see. I believe he can do it. I think he can catch Tom Brady and get 7 Super Bowls. Right now, he got 2. So we're going to see. So the season opens tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to crack open my favorite beverage and, some popcorn. I'm going to sit back and watch, man. I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get you into some sports.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's right.
And then, Sunday, the Browns open their season. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid like I told y'all before. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, but I am looking forward to it. They got a lot of talent like they always do the last 2 or 3 years. So we're going to see. We're going to see.
Anyway, you looking forward to showing out?
I want to see Deshaun Watson. What is he going to do? Everybody like Deshaun Watson, can he get back to his form the way he was?
Is he fact or fiction?
Right. Is he fact or fiction? I'm going to give you a score, but I'm going to give you the score later on in sports. But I think it's going to be a close one, but I think the Browns are going to win by 3. I just say that. Yeah, so I'm just looking forward to seeing Deshaun Watson get a full season under his belt, OTAs, minicamp, all that stuff to get ready.
Look at me. What's an OTA?
It slips my mind at the moment. I can't tell you, but it's basically off-season training before the season starts.
Okay.
To learn the offense, to learn the plays.
Get you ready.
Yeah, get you acclimated to football. Because if you remember, Deshaun Watson didn't play football for basically almost 2 years.
2?
Yeah, 2 whole years. So man,
come on.
So I feel like they're saying, at least this is what's coming out of training camp. He feels like himself. He's up to speed with the offense. He's comfortable. So I want to see he looked ready. Is he, are you going to be ready come Sunday? So we're going to see.
Fact or fiction, man.
Yeah, fact or fiction for sure.
Hey, let's go.
What's going on your timelines?
The people trapped at Burning Man. That's dark.
Hold on.
It's a festival that they go to in the desert every year.
Okay.
The Burning Man, where all these people go.
Mm-hmm.
And these people got stuck. They got flooded. Like when it was raining, they got muddied in, the mud.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people out there on drugs, only planned out there for 3 days and ended up out there for like a week and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. Or the chick with the brick, super dark. I don't even want to go into her. But it's just a lot going on out there, y'all. A lot.
Yeah.
Dark, light, fact, and fiction.
Exactly. Well, we were talking about it before the show started. YK Osiris. YK Osiris got his haircut by Atlanta barber, but so originally, to give you the backstory, YK Osiris paid this barber, really popular. I don't follow her on Instagram, but she do a really good job cutting hair. Originally, she was paid by YK Osiris $150 for his original haircut. Mm-hmm. But the second time, I guess later on in that week, he asked for a lineup. He said, "Okay, I'll bust you down with the lineup, get get you right, get you with your shape up.
Yeah.
She charged him $100. So she reached out to him a couple days later, like, "What's up? You got me on that 100? Yeah, I'm gonna cash app it to you." And she basically kind of exposed him on social media, like, "Look, that usually, don't happen. Yeah, she never got her money. So, like, these celebrities, they just think that, like, it's just retirement. Yeah, like, it's $100, bro. You ain't got $100 to pay the barber.
You could have put your name all over it, so you couldn't spend it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, don't do that. He ran off.
Yeah, he ran off on the barber.
Yeah, he ran off on the barber.
For the Hundun.
For the Hundun. Yeah, man. Like, come on. And then, like, so, bruh, give her the $100. Like, it's that simple. Yeah, she wasn't worth it.
I think the most disrespectful thing that he did is after she inboxed him about the $100, he went live and was like, he giving all his new fans $100 if they cash out.
Yeah.
So he was doing it on purpose. He know what he did.
Right.
He did the dog her, so she should just go in and sue him and bust him down. Ooh. But I mean, it's $100, but just dragging it through the mud and making that to show up at court is gonna make you spend more money than he should have just gave her the $100. But the player, like, all my new fans that started following me, I got $100 for you, so you gonna give out like thousands of dollars. Yeah. You wouldn't just pay this girl $100 because she did the work.
Yeah, exactly. It don't make sense. And then the woman that Tom Brady's dating, he's dating, but that's Bradley Cooper's ex. Would you be comfortable with, if you're Tom Brady, your ex posing naked with Bradley Cooper?
I mean, that was before your time. You can't do nothing about it. That's like dating a porn star. You knew she was naked a week ago.
But why is it coming up after us?
Yeah, so,
yeah, how y'all feel about that? Because to me, like, I would be uncomfortable with it. You my girl and you posing naked with your ex?
What did you tell this man? And I guarantee you it wasn't.
Yeah. So, I guess, they celebrities, you can do whatever you want, but I would feel some type of way about it. That's just
all right. Now, speaking about Tom Brady and throwing them nice bricks, what about that brick that got through at the old girl in Texas?
Oh, my goodness.
I've been doing my research, man, and everybody was on this woman's side so much. But dude came out that was there.
Yeah.
And he said she's a troublemaker. She lives in the neighborhood, and all she does is go and mess with men on video to try to provoke men to do stuff so she can go viral. This has been her tactics.
He said that? Okay.
Yeah, like that's what she's known for in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Like she even got videos on social media of her smacking men and then twerking and talking men crazy and then twerking. So if you go to a group of men late night at a where they sell liquor or a parking lot of a drive-through, gas station, anywhere as a woman, and you're standing there trying to provoke these young drunks or old drunks or anybody standing outside of a gas station, corner store, anything just hanging out, ain't there doing nothing really that what they call productive.
Right.
So if you chose to go to this crowd of men and taunt them, and do like, get out my face while I hit you with this brick with that trash, you keep on keeping on. He warned you when he cocked it back and said, get out my face while I whack you with this brick.
Is there video on this?
Keep on. No, this is the dude that was there who's telling the story.
Oh, okay.
And he said, finally, dude got tired of her provoking him. He whacked her with the brick. Now, any woman that got hit with a fist or got hit with anything, they don't pick up the phone and start going, hey, look at these men in the background. They didn't help me. Why she ain't down 911? She should have been on the phone with 911 if they really had committed this heinous crime towards her. Your first thing wouldn't be to expose these other men that's standing there watching you. No, you went up there with the intent to provoke somebody to get a viral video.
Man, you hit it right on the head, bro. We talking about fact or fiction. So I was leaning towards taking her side, but the way you just explained it, because she came out on the video, I got hit with a brick. Oh my God.
Yeah, the video I saw.
So
at the house.
The backstory of that, I didn't know. She's done this before, so I can't feel sorry for you, honey. Like, damn,
And that's why nobody in the neighborhood helped her. That's why everybody was like, man,
if you finally
got what you was looking for.
Yeah.
Now you about to go viral.
Yeah.
You wanted to go viral? Now you got a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
They gonna love seeing you on the screen.
Man, her head was looking so crazy, man. Like, and then the fact, she went viral with the crying and the boohoo tears.
But fellas, this still, I don't give a fuck how dirty she is. Sorry, radio
edit.
Smash, how dirty this bro is really a brick in public. This is showing the part of you too, bro. It ain't just about her.
I'm getting to the fact of if a man in front of you, Mystique, and he pick up this brick, and he said, if you don't quit messing with me, I'm gonna hit you with this brick.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep testing his gangster, or are you going to get away from him because just in case this goofy dude hit me with a brick? What?
You just answered your own question. I don't think what the goofy dudes like that, man. Listen, what? A brick. Yeah. I wouldn't be in that situation.
Yeah, you can't put yourself in that situation. Unfortunately for her, she got what she deserved.
I don't
like
jump in men's faces expecting to teach them lessons, because I'm loud and I'm right. Nah, that don't work.
And that's what her whole social media presence is. Men this, men ain't that.
Yeah, but that's harsh. A brick, though?
No, I'm not saying it could have been a smack. But what I'm saying
I would rather open hand, pimp her down, Pepsi type of thing.
Yeah.
A brick?
We're talking about foreigners.
Okay.
We're talking about a community of foreigners.
We did speak
that these people carry around machetes.
Hmm.
They beat their kids with logs. So we ain't talking about the average person. So I mean, yes, the brick was extreme. Don't get me wrong. A hand, a foot, a fist, a knife, a brick, a bat. No, I'm getting to understand is the average person ain't gonna keep testing a person who already picked up something and said, get out my face.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not gonna keep poking the bear. So when the bear swipe across your chest and ripped all your skin off, now you mad because the bear did this to you. You should have been poking the bear.
It's like that. I don't know if y'all seen that viral video. It was. It might have been what they call those colleges. HBCUs. Okay. She was at a game, and it was a girl talking to her, and she on the phone. You know what? I gave you a chance. Get away from me.
Right.
So she basically pushed her several rows down into the crowd, into the stands. Like I held my temper as long as I could.
Right.
You all in my face.
Right.
Being
we
ghetto.
have our limits. I ain't gonna.
And so that was her limit. She waited several minutes. Like, okay, maybe she gonna stop. Maybe she gonna stop doing what she doing. So she pushed her. And it was a wrap after that. So that's a good way to say it. Know your limits. If people letting you know, stop.
If you have been warned.
Yeah, if you've been warned. Exactly.
The third one might not be an actual verbal warning anymore.
Yes.
You're gonna get hands.
Yes. Now look, on the second end of that video you talk about at the game.
Yeah.
Old girl came back for seconds.
Oh, she did?
The little girl made it back up there to the road with the big girl. The big girl had her folded over the back of that chair like a taco, like a wet rag. She had her back touching the concrete of the next step. Like she literally was like how you fold a wet towel after you get out the shower over the holder.
Right.
She had her back folded all the way back.
Right.
Like it just was holding her. Because she was clearly 200 pounds bigger than her.
Okay.
Like, why would you keep testing this big girl knowing that your fist ain't gonna do nothing but irritate her? They was that big of a drastic size to the when she pushed her, she could have pushed her on the field.
She pushed her hard.
Yeah, if she pushed up instead of down, she would have flew in the air and been out there with the cheerleaders. She got the cheer.
But even with that, Smokey, let that be. I done gave you an opportunity. I warned you. Get away from me.
Mm-hmm. So, now you gonna F around and find out?
Yeah, you gonna F around and find out. So, I don't know, man. People,
Shut up.
y'all need to learn.
Hey, y'all, look, we're going to ride into my favorite section of the podcast. We're going to make it or break it. We're going to play a couple of little different things. But I hope y'all ready for this. Pain by Lil Bleed. L-I-L.
Like I told y'all last week with these rap names, say, yo, Lil Bleed. Hey, I ain't hating. I'm just some. Your rap name is crazy, but go ahead.
Actually, he ain't the first person with his name, though, for real.
Lil Bleed? Okay.
Yeah, I know a couple of them.
Big aim shit. H2K, hard to kill. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what thing wrong me. You don't know when you're traumatized. You ain't witnessed the things I've seen. They say it's gonna get better, but all I've seen is pain and suffering. They say it's gonna get better, but all I've seen is pain and suffering. If I would've got no love that night, my bitches don't slide that night. They try to take a wrong.
He got a slow tempo.
Yeah. Not it.
Mystique, what you thinking?
Oh, she got one up and one down.
One up, one down. Oh, y'all know I'm going with the next. We'll shoot with the next then. Y'all want beef? YSN Flow.
Okay. This some of the new music you got?
Yeah, there's some of the new music that came in here.
Okay.
Want beef? YSN Flow.
I want tweet with it. Till the next day that they reaching them. Pull up where you sleep at the street of them. She love my ice, told her ski with it. I don't wanna come, she gon' sleep with it. Was brown, we made it, but now we got guap, had to run it up fast, now we hitting on it. Dropping on top, it's a flex on them. Put bread on my mind, I ain't stressed about it. So happy, try to say that we made it, boy, you didn't make it, can't you know it? Didn't you hate me, but now you try to text me and greet me, I
like the beat. I'm like this with it.
Some balls on their ass, but I slap with my trigger. Boy, turn my status to say
I'm half and half with it. It's kind of slow to me.
It's kind of slow, yeah.
It's like I be liking a jig.
Yeah, I like the jig to the music. Yeah.
Y'all know where I'm going, man.
Yeah.
Let's take it back. Let's get our vibe back up. Let's get our vibe back up there. Mystique, where we at with it? You know, the lady on the crew, right?
Hey, I'm bad. I ain't even got no time to get out of the bag. I don't even want your niggas, you can get them back. I ain't worried about shit, it's about the bag.
Bang, bang. Hey.
You always cause them problems.
Go Mystique. Go Mystique.
I can't even lie. I ain't lying with
Hey, y'all already know who this is. It's Lady J. Lady J in my bag. And she'll stay in our bag, man.
Word around town is you got some beef. How you broke this? How you trying to catch no money with me? When it's all said and done, I don't lose no sleep.
Let's try this right here. It's called Lick.
Okay. All right.
Zellyoko. Zellyocho. Zellyocho.
Zellyocho, okay. No.
Already on the nose.
Nah. I can't do it. This ain't it.
No.
Baby, tell me where your man at.
Wait, it's a comedy station.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is, and they moving. Ohio Media School presents 216, the movement.
Come on,
So don't gotta pay these bills, right?
I knew what to do. I was hungry. I spent my last money on
I like
216 the movement. We don't just make moves, we create them.
we are the movement up in here.
You are.
216, baby.
Wow.
You are the one, Charnice. That's you are the one, Charnice. CHARNISE. Charnice.
Hey. Got a little old school vibe too. I like that. I like this.
I'm on it. I can vibe. Mystique,
Laying
where you
back in
at?
the lag with the rolling up, but I don't smoke.
You know I know about the being in the lag. You know what I'm with the flat back Cadillac.
Right. I do try CBD though. CBD is good. Try it. With no THC though, just CBD. I'll do it for the therapeutic effects of it.
You're the one.
You the one. I like this. Hey.
All right, yes. You're the one, Sharnice. Go ahead and YouTube that, man. Go and give her some views and some plays up on YouTube and find her. Sharnice, you're the one. Now we're going to go ahead into RMG from the ground up.
Okay.
Hey man, listen, don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't be something or be somebody. You can be whoever you want to be. They say anything can happen, and we tried 100 times, so the world would never know how many tears we really cried, how many nights we stayed awake, imagining we was famous. So soon as we graduated, we noticed how far we made it. Never gave us a chance. If they did, we didn't take it. They're underestimated like 5 steps of greatness. Shouldn't be sponsored by Nike because of how much I do it. It's way more than the money, way more than the music.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm up and up. I'm double. What you got, Mystique? What you got?
Because it can't go on the playlist from here, but it's definitely ride music.
Right, you can ride out.
All right, we're going to try this. Hurry Home by Tashia Nicole.
Ooh, okay.
Hurry Home.
Hurry home. She says hurry home.
Look. 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down.
We work off facts now. Lie to me. That's fiction.
Right.
Like you don't got time for me, but steady running streets.
No, thank you. Yeah. Hey.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Once again, we at Wolf. It's called Coop. Produced by What Chris Doing. The Coop. I guess he in a coop, man. Right. Wolf.
Oh, Wolfie.
No, this ain't Wolfie.
No.
This is Wolf, though.
My bad.
Twins, got me seeing double time and time again. Big Ben, labels needed Billy just to sign again. I'm with the shit, my circle throat ain't no time for greed. All we do is win, block until it's at the end. I'm on 3-2, she gon' jump it 1 time. It's what from behind. She know she a pro, she ain't come to waste time. She gon' wear the money, like that. Ain't hard to find. Power up like I'm in the rodeo. I've been 2 steps ahead while I'm taking control. 2 steps ahead while she 2 steps in bed. It's 4 in the morning, blowing her phone. Man,
Once again, that's Wolf called Coop. Well, the name of the song is called Coop. C-O-U-P-E. It's produced by What Chris Doing. The artist name is Wolf. W-O-U-L-F. Wolf.
W-O-U-L-F. Okay.
Like Beowulf.
Beowulf, you funny, man.
Okay.
So, I hope y'all enjoyed that little segment of Make It or Break It. The music, the choices are getting a little bit better.
A little better.
The same people sending more music in or that's being exposed to me in my folder. So please, oh please, oh please, oh please, why don't y'all send some music to smokescreenfilms@gmail.com so we can get y'all in rotation. That's smokescreenfilms@gmail.com. That's SMOKESCREENFILMZ@gmail.com. Put that music up so we can get it up, and you might get up, and you might be able to get some promotion up here. You know, we shoot videos, you know, we record music.
Right.
It's Ohio Media School.
Yeah, get that Z in there.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a Z in it, baby.
With that Z,
you gotta have a
baby.
Z in it, baby. You'll find me no how. So just put FILM with a Z, man.
With a Z.
Is, man.
Don't forget the Z.
So Miss Mystique, now where we going? Where we gonna drive this train to today?
Oh my God, you want to do your words?
Yes, let's do
You
the
guys want to
words.
do the weird words?
Let's do the words.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do it.
Positive. Let's do the words.
Okay. Cacophony.
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 I need a sentence.
Yeah, can you say it in a sentence, please? We're going to keep it PG for all those under 18 on the live today.
The information could have been cacophone.
The information.
Made up. False. Cacophony.
Okay, I'll
Fiction.
Hey, phone was
yo.
in there. So y'all should
Cacophony. Yo.
Hey, there you go.
Cacophony, yo. I got a new word, man. Y'all.
Yeah, you already know.
Okay.
What's the next one?
I can't even say it. It's ACCISMUS. Acus.
Take a shot at it. Shoot in the dark.
A Christmas.
A Christmas.
A Christmas.
Use it as a sentence.
Use it in a sentence, please.
She didn't get what she wanted, so it made her feel it. I can't. A Christmas? That's not a word.
Oh.
But I'm trying. A Christmas. It's a form of irony in which someone feigns indifference or something to he or she desires. Aesop's fable. To give you an example, the fox and the grapes. I have never read that story.
A fox and what?
The fox and the grapes.
No, I've never read that either.
That's a new one.
It says it illustrates Acusismus. When the fox dismisses some grapes he is unable to reach, stating that he is sure they are sour anyway. Okay, I understand now. So they're saying when you like something you really want and then you play it off like you didn't want it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so
but we need to hear that word. We need to hear the real.
Yeah,
we need to hear
the
the real
pronunciation
word.
of the word. Ooh, wait a minute. That's what Google's for, right?
There you go.
5527. Let's go. Ooh.
Yeah, Google said they'll tell us. That Google will tell us, huh? They'll let us know exactly where it should be pronounced.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be wow.
Type it in. Let's see what that word how it's pronounced.
SMUS. She didn't say it. Heifer. Say it. Speak.
You turned your volume down, didn't you?
No, I just turned it
he
up.
turned it up.
Now they ain't gonna tell us. Man, come on, Google, man. All right, go into the next
Trying to
word.
learn.
Go to the next word. Let's
we
scoot
go
on.
to the next one. Keep
Okay.
it
Sanctimony. Now we've heard this word before.
Sanctimony?
Sanctimony. I heard sanctified.
Oh, amen.
Mhm.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
Sanctimony.
So with that word, what you know what sanctified means, what you think sanctimony is? kind of relation to sanctified with sanctified?
So you not dignified? You not holy? I don't know.
Ooh!
He must have been close. When you was real close, homie.
Sanctimony, pretend or hypocritical,
Right.
religious devotion
Phony.
or righteousness. Someone who is sanctimonious will preach about the evils of drug use whilst drinking the beer.
Why they doing it? A hypocrite. So,
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
So you pretty much saying that these people that's being pastors and deacons
Yep.
and stuff right now
Mhm.
is that word.
yeah.
Because they do a lot of preaching about not doing, but the whole time
Right.
they doing.
Exactly.
Don't let your right hand know what your left hand
Exactly.
doing.
And that's in the Bible. That's biblical right there.
Yeah. You know, for those preachers who act holier than thou, I can't get with that. Like,
For those who just want the money.
right.
Yeah, no.
You shepherding God's flock, you got to do it the right way. So, but that's a whole nother story, discussion for another day. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction.
Is you believing in the book, the word, or do you believe in the man telling you the word?
I believe in the book. Now, the person who you have to look at it both ways. The person who's telling the word, they're an imperfect human being. So you can only. It's all perception. Exactly. It's all perception at the end of the day. But you have to trust that this imperfect human being telling you the word is coming. Yeah, it's coming from a good place, and it can lead you in the right direction. Yeah. So it's all perception at the end of the day. So.
Perception, actual evidence.
Yeah.
It could be hearsay. That's another thing. Myth and legend.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction.
Yeah.
You believe Hercules was real?
No.
Athena and all them.
Hey, I got a question. So you out diddy bopping one night. You call yourself having a good time. You slide into a little drinking hole called a bar.
Right.
You chilling, you listen to music, you vibe, and you happen to notice a familiar face back in the corner in the shadows. And then you like, that's my pastor.
Oh, at the bar?
Do you blow down on him like, good Lord, or you just let him enjoy his night? But if you're hiding in the shadows, you really don't want nobody seeing you.
Right.
If you in the farthest corner of the bar with your back to it, with your date next to you on the tuck, do you walk over there like that's not your wife?
Oh.
And what you doing here at the bar? Or are pastors allowed to socialize?
Yeah.
Now they're allowed to socialize. My thing is, if you have respect for your pastor, don't run up on him like that.
Yeah.
You respect that man, and you find him later today, and you ain't getting that.
No, because if I'm there, I don't want pastors.
I mean, I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
So I'm not gonna walk him down like, hey,
pastor,
pastor, what you doing here? No.
Well, hold up, why not? We're grown. We're
That's
of
why I
age.
said I'm not embarrassed.
We're
to be
not
there, but I'm
telling
wondering why
people-
he's in there.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be a man or a woman of God, why you in the bar?
Your drinking supposed to
Why
be at
you
home
in the
with your
club?
dinner.
Yeah,
Not
so
in here with this.
not saying you can't go to the bar.
Nah, you said your drinking should be at home with your dinner.
Yeah.
Not out here with the sinners. You is so funny, man.
That's funny.
I mean, I brought up that question because some people live in the fictitious world of church.
Yeah.
And they go there faithfully with these aspirations and expectations from these men at these podiums. And these men at these podiums are just that. They're men
Yeah,
on
I
a
was talking to a
podium.
friend of mine about the same thing.
Now, if I always wanted to be a ladies' man, and I ain't never really had the pull when I was growing up, but when I became a pastor, man, Sister Mary May got meals for me. She'll rub my back.
I cannot.
First woman Janice over there, she gonna make sure that my baby at all her meetings.
Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much got the whole first row on both sides of the church running for you.
Right.
They gonna make sure you are who they want you to be in their mind.
Right. What's the word, Shauna?
Sanctimonious.
Yeah, you can't be acting like that. If you a messenger of the word of God, you can't be sanctimonious. Like straight up.
You gonna have to.
You have to live
about
it.
the facts.
You can't just say I'm a man or I'm a woman of God or I'm a preacher, or I'm a pastor, or ordained minister. You have to walk by faith and not by sight. So that's why I said earlier, especially when it comes to the Bible and different things like that, I want to see truth, and whoever's yielding that sword with spirit and truth and like living by it, I would have more tendency to listen to them than the other way around. So
because the thing is, if you know your word, you'll know when you hear the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll know when something's real. You will have the spirit of discernment.
Yeah.
You will be able to know when it's fact or fiction.
Exactly.
I will at least get a baseline
right
to know whether you on the right track.
So. For sure. That's for sure, yeah.
Man, listen.
Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious. Hey, yo, that was the word of the day.
Yeah.
I think y'all all should be using that word today, like just to keep it in your vocabulary, especially the ones who like to spew God and Jesus and all, the ones who just use it as a weapon and not really use it to uplift people.
The spirit of goodness, using it that way. You know how people do that? Because they know you won't be immediately dogging them about something like somebody else would. You know what I'm saying? They know you got more grace and patience with them. And
like
still
one of my lines that I hate when they supposed to be, I'm gonna pray for you. Like you might be arguing with somebody and you proving your point, and then they get you with the, I'm gonna pray for you. And you just be like, where'd that come from? Like you want to defeat me with the gospel sword because I'm telling you the truth. Like I hate, that's one of the things that's like one of my pet peeves about, like, don't pray for me when you're wrong just to try to get me to let up off of you. Yeah. It's like when they throw in godness to try to ease the water. Yeah, like
right.
Yo, my head. Yeah, no.
Radio edit. Oh.
So look, y'all, hey, look, man. This season, what we're going to do is find a way to separate the fact and the fiction. And if you hurt somebody's feelings, who cares? Because somebody has to be woken up from this matrix, man. Stop allowing people to live in their false worlds and you walking on eggshells.
But true that, be careful when you do that because you got people who don't like to be woke up. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, people want to believe in
them. They try to hurt you because you told them some stuff about that. What you know about me? Bruh, wait a minute. Be careful what you say.
That's the thing. Black people. Let's come together. Stop.
We out there. Can we talk to each other? We can't even talk to each other no more. Stop being sensitive, first of all. If everybody's y'all don't touch on the spirit.
Yeah.
First of all, if you out here talking like an adult, living like an adult, doing adult things, please be an adult. Otherwise, when I see the childish acts, I'm gonna call you on it. I don't care what you know about me. I don't care what I know about you. I know what I see.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a lot of people out here swearing they living off facts when they not. They real fiction. Yeah. And they so loud with it, they got other people believing that it's fact. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So does that make it a fact? If you get all them people to, like say you know how the it clubs are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got this one person everybody navigates to. Does that make that person the great person?
No. That's just a bunch of followers who can't think for themselves.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
So in that situation, how do you differentiate? Differentiate, is that the word?
That's differentiate.
Yeah, yes. You got it.
How do you separate that from fiction?
You have to do your homework. You got to do your own research. Whether that's when it comes to spirituality, the Bible, when it comes to world events or things you may not know. You got to search that for yourself. I don't like to look to other people or believe what somebody says and just take it to be fact. I'm gonna do research. So that's how I look at it.
I take all angles into consideration. I don't just jump into no situations.
Yeah.
But my thing is, a lot of people see things differently, and it's like, wow, well, what is, with the matriarchs being gone, there's a lot of different thinkers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're the like-minded people.
Yeah, this is a totally different generation. So
the matriarchs aren't gone. they're just still teenage bopping. They don't want to be grown-ups. They want to be doing the end thing. They don't want to be the matriarch. The matriarch had responsibilities. The matriarch took care of the family. The matriarch was the person people cried on their shoulders. I want to be a hot girl. I want to be doing my 1-2. Yeah. I made my babies at 14 so I could be out here at 36 still living. I don't want to be a grandmama with a moo-moo on at 40.
I mean, I can't blame her with that. Come on now.
You missed what I said.
No, you missed it.
I had a baby at 14.
I didn't miss it.
So I can still have my childhood.
She never had a child.
Who we speaking about? Who we talking about?
I don't know. Some hypothetical
shit.
Problems.
Oh.
we try to throw it in the air as to not make it personal.
Hey, look,
so
man. Before we get off the meter with that debate right there, we're going to go ahead to the mystic moment. Yeah. And we're going to get some uplifting quotes to get us through this week. Where we at with it, ma'am?
The uplifting quote. Well, I have two. There's one from Albert Einstein, and there's one from Maya Angelou.
Okay. Maya Angelou!
You know, I like to keep it a little mellow.
Yeah, for sure.
Quotes. But, okay, Albert Einstein says, reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one.
Say that one more time.
Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one.
That's
they hit.
That's dope.
Listen to Maya though.
Okay.
There's a world of difference between truth and facts. Facts can obscure the truth.
Ooh.
They got us thinking. And that's why you say do your research.
Yeah, do your research.
Robbie, Mr. Mills.
Yeah.
60 times, tell them do your research.
Do your research, people.
Y'all know what it is, man.
Just real quickly before we get out of here.
What you doing sports?
Yeah, I'm going to touch on it just a little bit, but I want to give a few birthday shout-outs. Shout out to my nephew, Robert Miller Jr. I see you, man. Want to wish you a happy 12th birthday. I also want to wish Donovan Mitchell, who just turned 27 today, a happy birthday as well. Shout out Donovan Mitchell. But we're going to touch on it really quickly. I'm Mr. Mills, and this is the Rundown with Sports. Like I mentioned to y'all earlier in the teaser, shouting out Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders, the Colorado. Hey, what's they?
The Rockies.
Yeah, no,
they're Colorado. Yeah, the high school. I mean, the college.
The college. I forgot.
Boulder. I mean, no. What is that?
Y'all know why. But anyway, shout out to y'all, man. They beat TCU. We know the school is in Colorado. We do know that. I want to shout out Shedeur Sanders though. He had a career high 500 yards. That is Shedeur Sanders is Deion Sanders' son. He plays quarterback for Colorado. He balled out, and also Travis Hunter. He played both ends of the. I was gonna say both ends of the floor, like basketball, but we talking about football. He played offense and defense. On offense, he had 11 receptions for 119 yards, and on defense, he had 1 interception. And like I told y'all before, they beat TCU 45-42. So shout out to the Sanders family in Colorado for winning their first football game. Yeah, so that's dope. And then in other news in college football, Ohio State beat, I think they played Wisconsin 23-10. So yeah, man, college football is underway. The NFL starts tonight. Kickoff is at 8:20. For those who don't know, like I mentioned earlier, the Kansas City Chiefs will play the Detroit Lions. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm going to have a lot more in sports to next week for y'all, talking about the scores, highlights, and everything else when it comes to college football and the NFL. This is Mr. Mills. I'm 1/3 of the 3 Peaz in the podcast, and that was sports.
I think it's called the Buffaloes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's the 3 Peaz in the podcast, and we're going to go ahead and do what? We're going to work it out. Y'all know what it is.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. 3 Peaz in the podcast.
God.
appreciate y'all, man. That was our show for today. Tune in next week for the 8th episode of 3 Peaz of the podcast. I am Mr. Mills.